So I guess we'll go. We got one movement point, so we'll go 1, 1, 1 half, 1, and I don't think if there's a little bit more mechanized, but they can't really move. I guess we'll move this guy. So he'll go 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he'll stay in Yupin. All right, so that's it for my. Let me double check up north there. Oh, that's going to be it. So now I'm going to do non-road movement. Okay, I'll just start down here where 9th Infantry Division is. We'll go there. We'll go there. See, that's okay. Well, I also noticed too this restricted terrain on this road down here messes it up because the road doesn't cancel restricted terrain, correct?
What do you mean? Show me where you're speaking of.
Right, in this area here, you still have to follow the rules for constricted terrain, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. That's really log jamming me bad.
Yes, you can't be overstacked in constricted terrain on the road.
Yep. All right. Well, that's going to keep most of that infantry from moving southeast. All right. Let's see. What would that cost? Oh, we're just going to stay on the road there. Okay. So I'm going to grab this guy here. And he'll go 1, 2, 3. And then he'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that's all I can do because that constricted terrain and those artillery battalions won't let me move my infantry on there. Oh, actually here I think I'm overstacked, so I'll have to move him up 1 and then move this guy back. No, I don't want to do that. Move that guy back 1 so I'm not overstacked. Yeah, that's a flipping mess down there, huh?
Yes, it is.
I almost feel bad for you in Walk Them Rhine.
Oh, that terrain is treacherous.
It's brutal, yeah. I'm whining about one little stretch of road. You got a whole front. All right, first infantry. Let's go ahead and move them up. Oh, they're there. So those are all going to move up. I don't think I want to move any of that artillery. One, two, three. So I go there. Well, I guess what we're going to do is we'll go one. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there. And it's got to go 1, 2 to there. I think that's it for them because the rest are in combat reserve, and if I move them, the combat reserve comes off. So I don't want to do that yet. So over to the 30th Infantry Division. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Two, three. Let's see. These the infantry will. Oh, you have to have engineers to cross a major river, don't you?
Yes.
You can't just jump over with regular infantry, so I can't do that. Well, those guys might just have to wait there for the engineers to build.
Yes, prohibited.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I think that's going to be it for the 30th. They're done, they're done. I think that might be it, Clay. Go back up to the movement. So units in PA mode. So mechanized units can move 2 if they move down a road or in the open, and infantry can move 1, correct?
Say that one more time.
Mechanized can move up to 2 if they're moving down a road or in clear terrain.
Correct.
And infantry are 1.
Correct.
All right, so we'll move these guys there, move these guys there. We'll move these guys there, and these guys there. This is it, Clay. This is the big moment.
Now, I need to let you know, as you know, this is constricted terrain. This is constricted terrain. So, attacking in there, you can only bring in the constricted terrain stacking amount.
Yeah, I can still have more than that stacked in my hex, but I can only come in with the amount, right? From each hex, though, isn't it?
Correct. From each hex.
Yeah, from each hex, right? Okay. Well, I got stuff there because I'm sure you're going to shell me.
Absolutely.
So, all right, is that all my prepared? Because all my other third armor has been next to you already. let's see now. Okay, command status. Everyone's in their command areas. We're good there. There's no quick construction for me. You don't have any exploiting. Tactical assault designation. Now I can do a tactical assault designations. So I will do. I want to do a tactical assault there. What do you have under that? 8.
95.
Well, I don't know. I don't think a tactical assault would be very smart there, so I'm not going to do one up there. I'm not going to a tactical assault your HQ. I just wanted to move up and block that road. I'm not going to a tactical assault with my recon across the bridge. They're just trying to give you a +1 modifier to destroy that bridge and maybe shoot at your engineers as they're trying to blow it up. So I think we're good there. Replacement segment. I don't think I have any. I think I spent them all. Yep, they're all spent. Fire support. Offensive air, I'm not going to use any. So you can do defensive fire support.
Love to.
I'm sure you would.
Let's see. Let me get out my... These are called the deadly markers. When I place it on you, it's automatic death. You know what I mean? Right?
No.
So I'm going to fire at that.
We don't like the name of that.
So that unit's going to get the deadly blow. These 2 units here will be firing. That's an 8. However, you know I'm going to be calling extra ammo points. Let's see what I have for ammo points for intense barrage. Yes, Steve, I'm going to spend an ammo point.
Okay.
So I'm going to have an intense barrage. So I'm going to have 2 8 firepower, 2 8 volleys coming down. Let me automatically deplete one so I don't forget. So 1 automatically is depleted. All right, here we go, Steve.
All right. So the only modifiers are going to be density and type of target. So it's a +1 for steps, -2 for mix. So that is that a -1 total? Those are the only things I can get, right? Oh, yeah.
This is going to be my spotter. So I get a +1.
Yeah, I figured you might want to spot with him. I didn't want to tell you to spot with him, but so that's a break even then, isn't it?
That's a break even.
So two rolls of 8 plus DR.
1 8.
Oh, come on.
And 1 1. Oh, it's not that bad. It was a split.
No, yeah. So 16 and 9. 16 is a 2. 9 is an AS.
I'll take that. You want to remove that marker off of you? Because if I do, it's going to split your counters.
Yep, I did.
Perfect.
All right, so if I'm going to take 2 hits, see these stupid attached units really ruin my PR.
So what was it again I hit you with?
I get 1 AS and 2 hits.
Ooh, that's nice. Especially the AS. Let me put an AS mark on you. I'm going to put it to the side. If you stay, you put it on the side.
I can retreat 2 and shake off 2 of those, or no?
You can retreat 1. Maximum.
And then I'll take 1 hit, right?
That's correct.
All right, I'm going to do that.
Okay, I'm going to roll for my ADV. I get a +1 to my roll due to that extra barrage. A 0 +1 is a 1, so I'm good with my. So all it did was just fire.
All right, let me go look at my replacement table here to see what I get for that guy. All right, so I only get a half back. All right. Well, we kind of took our chance, and I knew you were going to shell somebody. I would like to have seen you run out of some ammo, though.
It was a nice shot. I wish we would have done more damage. However, I'll take it.
Okay.
All right,
So now it's
I'm
my fire support.
I don't have anyone else. Just checking. Yes, it is your fire support. Go ahead. Who are you going to fire at?
Oh, that's right. You ran away.
Hmm.
You got a guy in the open up there over by the 30th, but everybody had to go into out of battery because you ran off on me. That's no fun, Clay. Just run out of range on me.
Yes.
All right. So there's nothing by the 30th because all the artillery is trying to get caught up. Now, the only detriment to shelling you in the west wall is the chance that I'll run out of ammo.
Correct.
And let me look at the modifiers to see what it ends up being, like a -4 or 5 or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I think you
Is
get
it
a -7 for me being inside of the.
-7 for a fortified? Yeah. So unless you have a big stack there, the most I would get is a -5.
Correct.
And if I have a guy on the high ground, I could get to a -4 if I got lucky.
Which I'm smart not to have a big stack.
Yeah. Well, you can't have any big stacks yet.
No, that's another thing.
Now, there's some stacks I look at and I wonder what the heck is under that. Is there any? There's no high ground over there. Yeah. I don't. I'm just double checking so I don't. That west wall is such a bear, dude.
It is, and right now it's at the weakest point.
Yeah, but
Imagine it's
even
a full.
barraging, it's a -7, dude.
I know.
It's brutal. I haven't been able to figure out how to crack the freaking west wall. It just drives me batty. Yeah, you don't have big enough stacks for me to go after you. The only one that has no, that wouldn't be it. Those are some juicy units here, but I don't know what that second unit is. And that's only a 2-step unit, so you probably have 3 steps there. Same with here. You only have 3 steps. Here you have maybe 3, probably 2. Here you have 3. Yeah, nowhere are you giving me juiciness. Okay, I think we'll just skip barraging because all it's going to do is ammo deplete me.
Now, here's where you can take off your PA markers if you want to, or you can make the attack.
Oh no, we're attacking. We're because the rule doesn't say that if I don't attack, there's no fatigue. It says when you remove the marker. So we're we're either gonna lose a bunch of dudes on this attack, or
Oh, why don't you
now
roll for these guys then?
which oh yeah, yep, that's true. Okay, so 5 or less, I was good. So I'll roll top to bottom. I'll roll the top guy first. Do you roll for the stack? It's the stack, don't you?
I'm not sure, Steve.
Let me look. I think fatigue. I think if you fatigue anybody, then I think it's the stack. Let me look it up in the main rules.
No, but I'm
I don't.
saying, is the rule for the stack from Hurtgen? Let me see.
Okay, so now it says for each unit. So let me look up also the fatigue rules on. Oh, maybe it's not for the stack. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game, but let's check.
No, what you're thinking of, I know what you're thinking of. In a combat, when a stack gets a fatigue result, the whole stack.
Yeah. When you're retreating or whatever, or taking fatigue hits, it's the whole stack. Yeah.
Yeah, this is you have to roll
Okay.
by per unit.
Okay. Top unit's good. Bottom unit gets 1 fatigue.
Ooh, you almost got a 2 fatigue for him.
See, I'm already taking fatigue, Clay. Okay. What do we got here? That's first infantry, first infantry. Okay.
All right, which one are you going after?
I don't have to declare them all. I can attack one at a time and declare them as I go, right?
Correct. Which one you want to go
Okay.
first?
So let's go ahead and these two dudes are attacking this dude.
Okay. So, again, I'm a constricted terrain, so you know.
Yeah, my stacks are small enough they can both attack with what they got. Okay, so I have 8, 9, 10, 22 for me.
And I'm an 8.
Okay, so 22 divided by 8 is going to be 2.75 to 1.
So how are we playing? We're not playing with that rolling anymore or anything like that? See,
Uh,
in the original rules, so you know, it's if you're at point
yeah,
0.5 and above, it goes up to the next ratio. If it's point 0.4 and below, it goes down to the ratio.
you
That's
want to
the
see how the
original.
20 do you want
Yeah, see
yeah,
how
do
the
you want
20.
to see how the 2020 goes? Okay, so combat, ground assault.
I have a feeling that it's just straight. If you don't make 3 to 1, it is.
Yeah, it might be.
The reason why I know this because when we play Atlantic Wall, that was brought up.
What are they? See, ground assault, attacker, defender, DR columns. So let's look at page 40. Yeah, you might be right on that. Okay. Okay, ground assault value. Not round fractions. Add the CS of all units. Add the CS of all units participating in the GA into one total and then round any fractions up. The total is the GAV for each side. So that's just the value. Okay, let's see. Defenders CS modifiers, ratio determination. 5 defenders, retaining fractions. This is the initial assault odds. On the defender train line, column that is equal to the closest column, which is less. Yep, so that'd be 8, 4.5 to 1, so 4 to 1. Yep, you just drop it completely. Okay, so that would be a 2 to 1 then.
So it's
There's two. So 2 to 1.
So we'll go over to shifts. You're gonna get one shift. We'll start with mine, since I'm the defender. I'm gonna get a shift in my favor for being on the west wall. I get a shift for a defender adjacent to me, a friendly defender, and this guy right here I'm speaking of.
Yep.
So that's going to be 2 shifts in my favor for that. I don't have a. Oh, I have a leader, which I'm going to use. Walden. Does Walden need to be with me? No, he does not. So I'm going to rotate him to show that I use him. That's 3 shifts. And I believe that is it. So it was the west wall. It was for adjacent friendly unit, and my leader is 3.
No, you get 3 shifts to the left for fortified. Oh, you only get 1 because it's not built up.
It's not built up. I wish it was.
That's right.
So I have
Yeah, yeah.
I have three so far. Now for you, you have for PA one.
Yep.
You don't have a leader. You have an engineer.
Let me check. Thought I did, but yep, I got one engineer.
So you got two shifts to my three. That is it.
Okay, so we have one shift to the left, and since we are on a, it doesn't count the fortified hex, but what kind of terrain are we in there?
We're in forest, so that's line
Forest, so it'd
three.
be line 3. So 2 to 1 drops to 3 to 2, so we're on the F column then. Okay,
Nice dice modifiers. Here we go. Combat result. Reserve event, combat reserve. You have the most you can bring in is 3.
okay,
So it depends on what you want to bring in. What do you want to bring in?
all right. So I'll bring in 3, so I'll remove them. So let me see who I want to.
So you got
So we'll delete
15.
that one,
So you got,
that one. So that gives me plus 15.
I got it. Next is going to be rib,
I get 2 for that, so plus 10 for me.
and I receive plus 10 as well because it's my
That's a
and my engineer. So that's a
that's a
wash.
wash.
Next
Uh,
is PR,
P-
your
all
lead
right.
unit.
I'll lead with the southern unit. He's an 8.
I'm going to be an 8 because of my fortification brings me up by 1.
Okay, so we're tied there.
And then last is armor against AT.
I have 4 armor.
And I have a 1 AT, which gives you 3. However, my west wall is going to take it out.
Yep. So it's nothing. So is that a plus 15
It's a plus 15 to the roll.
on
Sitting on the
the
F column.
on the F column? Okay, I'll roll first. Oh,
Oh, you roll a 10. Plus 15 is 25.
didn't even register.
Nothing. That
What'd
means you
you get?
saved me the death blow. You know that, right? Here it comes. Oh,
74 plus 15
89.
is 89. So you are on the bottom, it looks like. So you get a
Star.
star check. So I got to make a PR check. I'm good there.
You're good. So nothing happened.
Okay. Oh, I got to still make my fatigue. So do I remove the prepared assault now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's get rid of those. Okay. I will roll from top to bottom. So top unit's good. Bottom bottom unit gets a fatigue. Let's see. Let's do this here. Do that. Let's do this. Okay. And then I'll do the same thing down below. I just have to roll once because that's a single unit because they're attached. So they are good.
Okay. See, it wasn't
All
that
right.
bad. It was
Yeah, we got a ways to go, and I didn't take any hexes yet, dude.
no, but
That was my big modifier.
it could have been really brutal for you with the fatigued.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have. I figured this is my chance to try to take some hex before you fill out that line with all your reinforcements coming. So, okay, let's do this one here and this one here, attacking this guy here.
Okay.
I think, well, wait a minute. Before we do that, let me look at this here. 8.
It's
What do we
not
got
it's
there?
not constricted terrain, so you know. It is not.
Okay. All right. So I'll attack this guy with these 2. So I have a total of 21, 28.
And I have 11. So that's going to
Jeez,
put you
dude.
shy, just shy.
2 to 1.
So 2 to
That's
1
2 to 1
again in the
again.
forest. line 3. Okay, so we'll start with the combat shifts. Um, I'm in a west wall, that's 1. Walden, no, I have no other leader to help me there. And I have a unit that's adjacent to you that can help me. He is part of the one, so he cannot because he has to be part of the division. Is that how it is? Or part of the core?
I think it's a division, but we can look it up.
Yeah, so I'm looking
What
up
do we
too.
look? What do we? What is it?
Adjacent defender.
Okay, it's on page 43 of the 2020 rules. Must be one step of non-HQ. If he is.
Step condition. No,
Well, it doesn't say anything about being in the same.
no. It
Nope.
just has to be at least 2 steps.
And you're in a vantage point, so you get a plus for that, right?
Correct. So it's going to be altogether 3 shifts in our favor so far. Now,
Okay.
for you, you have PA. That's 1 for you.
Yep.
You have engineers.
I do have an engineer.
So that's going to be 2.
I
And
think
you don't have a leader, and that's it. So it's going to be the
how,
same.
how close does the leader have to be?
Depends. The leader either has to be in the hex or adjacent to the hex that's making the attack, or some leaders can be just with the headquarters, and it would say it in the leader description. If it's not in the game specific leaders, then the leader must be on the attacking hex, on the attacking stacks or adjacent. So it has to be, it could be here, here, or on one of these stacks.
Okay, so Rose doesn't do that. Let me check Collins to make sure. I'm pretty sure he does it though. Yeah, Collins just helps him do. Okay, so it's going to be 1 shift because the leader was the only other thing we were looking at, right?
Correct. So it's just 1 shift. So we're down to the
So
F
we're
column.
back to the F column. That stinking F column. Okay,
Now,
so
dice modifiers. Combat reserve. Do you have anyone that can reach? It has to be too far away.
nope, nobody's in combat reserve.
Second is going to be rib.
I have 2 rib
So it's going to be plus 10.
plus 10.
I don't have any rib. Next is PR.
Efficiency. Okay, I will lead with. Let's see. I will lead with Combat Command B3. So they're an 8.
And I'm going to be a 9. So we get a -5 on you. So it's just +5 to the dice roll.
So plus 5, and then armor is going to get wiped out again because
No.
is it a minus? Is it a minus?
What are you?
I only have Sherman's, so 4.
Okay. I have an 88 underneath there. So
Oh, okay.
4 to my 7, we get a -30 because the anti-tank does not get negated by terrain.
Right.
So
So that's minus 25 now.
So F column with a -25 to the roll.
So that gives me a 42.
Star.
So it's a star for you, and then you can go ahead and roll and see what you get.
So 7, I pass. Now I'm going to roll for 69 minus 25 is 44.
So that's a star 1.
So
my PR check,
you're
I'll pass.
good. So you
And
just
I
have
gotta
1
take-
mandatory.
Geez, that's brutal. Let's see. All right, so eliminate that guy. Open add my. All right, hold on. Are you getting over to the birds before they close? I could come off there. It could come off just sitting there. Right? Okay. All right, so let's make fatigue rolls. So I'll do this stack first. Top and then the bottom one. Good. Fatigue. And then this guy here,
Good.
he's good. Okay, now what am I going to do
So,
here? Huh?
no, no, continue.
Let's see. Okay. Uh, this guy and this guy are attacking this guy. I have 11 plus 12, so I have 23.
So I have 7, so that's going to be 3 to 1
Yep, so 3 to 1.
in the forest. So that's line H. We'll be on column H, line 3.
Okay.
Okay, again, shifts are going to be, it's just west wall, and I have an adjacent unit next to you. And let's see what else. Yeah, that's it. So 2 shifts. You have PA.
Which shift did you lose?
Oh,
Leader?
vantage point and leader.
Okay. Okay, so you had 2 shifts. So I got PA mode. I'm going to use my leader that's in the stack attacking, so that's going to make it a break even. And I have, let me check. I think I have an engineer there. Oh, I don't have. Nope, I got no engineer.
All right, so we stay on the H.
Okay.
We
No
know.
combat reserve.
Mm-hmm. Rib. Let's see.
I got plus 10 for rib.
I have no rib.
Okay.
So you got plus 10 for rib, and I have none.
PR, I have my unit that's attacking will be an 8.
I'm a 6, so you get another plus 10. So that's plus 20.
Plus 20. And then I have 4 for my armor. Your -1 anti-tank for your engineer. And then the west wall takes care of the rest, right?
Correct. Between the west wall and this, it would take care of the rest.
I think the west wall, I think a fortification does it. It's a -4 on its own. So
So not good for us. You got a plus 20 on the H column. That's not good for us.
well, this gives me a chance.
Yes, it does. Let's see.
All right, plus 20.
It's
So
52.
52 on the H column is just a 1 discretionary. Dang it. Pissing away the opportunities here.
And we're going to
All
roll.
right.
42 becomes a 62.
So that's a star.
That's a star.
So PR check is a 5. I'm good. So you have a discretionary hit.
Do I take discretionary hits on the west wall?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's go look in the rules here. Well, maybe the chart will say easier. Okay, so resolving numerical hits. Oh, ground assault here. Okay. Resolving discretionary. Forts and defending units in a fort ignore all discretionary hits, so nothing there.
Okay.
All right, so I'll do this unit first. There's two of them to roll for. Good, good. And this guy here, one unit to roll for.
Not bad.
Good. Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot worse. I mean, at least not everyone's getting to fatigue too. Okay, my last attack. Well, not my last one. I got two more. This guy will attack this guy.
You don't want to go up to the other one?
No, I don't want to attack that guy. What do I got there? I have 11.
I have 5.
So it's 2-1.
So we got 2-1 in the forest.
Now, can the leader affect more than one combat?
No,
If it's just a,
no. It
okay,
would tell you once it's used up, it's used up. But specific leaders are allowed extra, and it says it for them. But if it's just
okay,
nothing about them,
okay.
that says just used up.
Okie doke. All right, so it's 2-1, and we're going to be on the. So we're going to be at G to start with.
So basically, it's just my only shift is going to be for the west wall and the unit being next to you. So 2 shifts.
All right. I got PA mode, and I think that's it. So I don't have engineers, so it's going to be back to the F column. I want okay. Okay, so no combat reserve, regimental integrity bonus. I don't have any.
Nor do I.
My proficiency I'm attacking with will be an 8
I'm going to be a 6, which is plus 10 for you.
plus 10. And the armor is going to be the same thing as you don't have any anti-tank, but my best armor is a 4. And you'll just remove that with the west wall. So it's going to be F column with a plus 10.
74.
So 74 in the F column is a
1.
discretionary, so you're going to be able to shake it off.
And I rolled a 45 plus 10 is a 55.
That is a star 1, so I'm going to take a hit, and I have to make a proficiency check, and I fail it. So I have is that a discretionary and a?
Mandatory.
So that
yes,
goes,
discretionary
okay.
and 1 mandatory.
Okay, well, I got to see, my guy that I used only had 1 step, so I'm going to lose him, so let me go see what I get for him. I thought that one was going to be okay, but I guess not.
I thought so as well.
Okay, where the heck is he? It's armored infantry. That's a bummer. There he is. So let me eliminate that guy. Now, if you take an elimination and there's a Z-step unit, you have to lose a Z.
Yes, has to be lost a Z step.
Now, what do you do for? You don't get a replacement for a Z-step, but if I lose another Z-step, you get a replacement?
That's a good question. Steve, you know what we can do? Just jot it down. We'll find out. That way
Yeah.
you can get that back.
Okay, so then I get an infantry loss for that armored infantry. I think I read somewhere, now this might not be 2020 rules, but you kept track of the Z step, and when you lost another Z step, it's a step. You don't get anything for the Z step, but okay. So that's my, go find where I'm at here on the map. Okay, so that was my mandatory. I'm going to retreat for the discretionary, and then I'll roll for him for he's good for fatigue.
You've
All right,
only
this
you've
this
only
is my
lost 2 units to fatigue in all of those combats. That's impressive.
yeah, but I've lost two armored units, an armored infantry unit, and a Z-step unit though, and I haven't taken one hex yet. All right, this is it. The last hurrah.
Okay, this is Forest again. Um,
Okay,
oops, why did I go on it? I'm a 5,
I have 21, so it'd be 4-1.
21. So 4-1 is going to be on the J column. Um, Shifts is just West Wall. That's it for me.
Uh, I have engineers and prepared assault, so that would give me a total of one shift more to the right, correct?
Correct. So you're going to be now 5-1 on the K column. And
Okay.
now we go to no combat reserve. Rib, do you have any rib?
I have two rib,
Okay, plus 10. I don't have any. Your PR,
8.
you're going to get another plus 10, so plus 20. And nothing on armor. Am I correct on that?
I have 4, but the west wall will neutralize that, the fortification. So, because you don't have any anti-tank to kill me with.
So this looks like it's going to be plus 20 on a 5-1 column. Not good. Good, Steve. Oh,
All right.
84.
So that gives me an 84 on the K column. So that gives me a 2-1. So two discretionary, one mandatory.
So I have to take a step loss.
You can go and roll first though, because it depends on what I do. 79 and it was plus 20.
It's 99 off the chart.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about the discretionary. I just have to worry about the mandatory, which I flip for.
Okay, and you don't have to retreat or anything. So,
You took a step, and I don't even collect that infantry step.
oh yeah, RE units don't let you have them, do they? Okay, so I'll roll my fatigue. So only one roll there. He's good. And one roll here. He's good.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it could have been worse, but it could have been a little bit better on one more of those attacks. But it's tough to take that freaking west wall, man.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, no, it could have been a lot worse. Okay, so let me go through the chart here. You don't see anything else, right? No attacks we're missing. We didn't miss anything.
No, I don't see any.
Okay, so I don't have anybody in exploit, so we do administrative. So air resupply, none. Supply determination. I already checked the Ninth Infantry Division earlier today because I was checking to make sure uh, those those core units would be in supply. So let me just make sure there's nothing weird going on. Let me go check the 30th Infantry Division and make sure they're good too. They should be fine with the primary roads. Is it 3 spaces for primary for supply or no?
It's 3, yeah. So the primary is every 3 is
Yeah.
1, and secondary is just every half is
Yeah.
1.
Okay. All right. So supply, I'm good. Ammo replenishment.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
think.
spend.
Okay. And I didn't use any ammo or artillery, so I don't have anybody depleted. Fatigue recovery you can't do. Well, I guess you can in this one, but they're all next to a unit. You can't do it while you're next to a unit.
Yeah, every time you move, I'm gonna move next to you. You know that, right?
Let me go read the fatigue rules for this since we're playing with these rules.
I'm gonna break off into companies and just stay next to you.
14.3.0. I might be able to do that one guy that retreated.
Yes, based upon the 2020 rules, you're able.
Nope. A unit may recover one fatigue hit if the unit did not move in the preceding friendly movement phase. So a PA is a move. So according to the 2020 rules, you cannot recover fatigue. So if they were having that discussion, they were wrong on that.
So then
It says
why the change? That's interesting.
I don't know because it says units may recover a maximum of one fatigue hit during fatigue recovery segment of the friendly administrative phase. A unit may recover one fatigue hit if the unit did not move in the preceding friendly movement phase and did not participate in a ground assault or receive any result from a fire support mission in the preceding friendly combat phase and is a mech unit not adjacent to an enemy unit and not observed by an enemy ground unit, is a leg unit not observed by an enemy ground unit, dismounted units qualify as leg. So yeah, there's lots of restrictions. So he can't, there's no way he can do that.
No, I think, Steve, it's because of if they were fatigued and they did go into movement or they did try to make an attack, because you can make an attack at a fatigue one, then you cannot recoup it. I don't think the 2020 rules are written that if you become fatigued or in combat, that you can't take it off after.
No, well, no, you can't because it says number two is did not participate in a ground assault.
Okay.
So you can only recover if you did not participate in a ground assault or did not move in the preceding friendly movement phase. So there's no way to move or attack and try to recover a fatigue,
Wonderful. Keep
which
it.
is the way it should be. That's how
I,
it should be.
and I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So we're done with that. Delay marker removal. I'm going to put a bunch of delay markers on you. And then it's your turn.
okay.
I have about another hour if you want to keep playing.
Absolutely. Hold on.
All right.